So let's start then today's session. Okay?
ऑटोमेटिक कर दिए
I hope to get some replies back as I speak. This is an interactive session and let's not stay silent.
Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
So, first we'll learn the patterns and textures because that's what kids need to learn, right? Once they get their wrist free, they can draw anything. So, let's start with that first. So, everyone has a paper or a pen, right? Paper, pen, pencil, anything that you can practice with.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So the patterns and textures, these are basic shapes, right? So using these shapes, we actually draw. Okay. Okay. Okay, ma'am. Yeah. Okay. So let's start. The first pattern is basically straight lines. Straight lines, you can use boxes like this on the paper and make the kids draw from here to here without using pencil. It doesn't need to be a straight line. It just need to have their control on their hands and how they hold their pencil. So like this. Once they fill out all these boxes, it doesn't need to be fully straight lines or accurate lines. You can see this, right, everyone?
Yes, we can see.
Yes. These lines, make sure they draw it in a way that there are no much gaps between them. Some kids draw these lines like this. This looks straight, but when we draw like this, it's of no use, right? Because the lines are far away from each other and they can draw straight lines, but when you look in the drawing, it wouldn't look nice. So the basic shapes make it look like they are practicing, not like a accurate drawing or a finished piece. Okay, like this. It doesn't need to look fully straight. It's just practice for the kids. Got it? Is my camera clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So in this same way, another shape is that this horizontal lines. Same line in the horizontal manner rather than vertical one. And make sure when you draw this, right, don't draw it half and half like this. Don't drag it. If you drag it, the lines would look uneven like this. So once you start from a point, finish it at the next point. So first 2 days, you can make the kids practice like keep one dot here and a dot here and join these two dots. In the same way in all the direction. Two dots and join it. Two dots and join it like this. And the next pattern is crisscross. For the crisscross, we'll draw two more patterns. So first, slanting line, like this. In the same way how we drew the horizontal line, same way slanting line. Make sure the gaps are not much and make sure they don't use scale for this. Many kids use scale and they draw it quickly, but when you draw like this, your hand doesn't get the control on how to draw the further drawings. So make sure they draw it slowly but steadily, right? Like this. So next pattern is wave lines. So wave lines, on how to draw this means, first keep a point here and a point here. And between these 2 points, there should be line like it is a wave, water wave, like this. And even these patterns, make sure it is uniform like this.
Hi, ma'am. Good evening. Ma'am, can you please pin your video little bit?
Should I zoom in a bit?
Yeah, sure. Can pin it or you can.
Yeah, just 1 minute. 1 minute, I'll just do it.
You can pin it by yourself, ma'am. It will be a whole screen for only the screen for you, whichever you want to pin it.
Sorry, ma'am, I didn't get that. Can you say it again?
Like whoever wants to see your video, Kanmani ma'am, they can only pin your video. They can pin it. It will be a big screen for them.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's fine right now, right? So shall we continue the next pattern? Hello, am I not audible?
Yes,
You're audible, ma'am. Please continue, ma'am.
Yes. So the next pattern, we also call this woody pattern because we notice most of it in wood, right? So this one, draw random lines like this. And inside these lines, make sure you draw curve in each. Make sure you draw curve in inside these in a uniform way. And fill out whatever the extra spaces like these are there with random patterns. That's it. Done? So the next pattern, for this next pattern, we just need to draw lines in a dotted format. Uneven dotted format. And for this practice, you can make the kids practice from both the sides, not just from one side. Done. And the last pattern, it's just for the kids to get a hold on their pencil. Just random dots in all directions. These random dots can also be done in single direction like this. And in opposite direction as well. While teaching this, the paper should not move like this, like this. Only the wrist and the pencil should move. Got it? And the next pattern is some abstract patterns. These abstract patterns are mostly done with pen. In pencil, it doesn't look good, but for practice, it is okay. So the first one, just this random spring-like shapes like this. To make it elaborate, it is like this. And when these spring patterns are combined in abstract designs, it is drawn in all directions like this. This makes whatever the design we are drawing, it just makes it look fuller and more congested in a way. So that there is no empty spaces left behind in the pages if we draw some abstract designs or any other designs such as like how we draw peacock and all. Mostly it is drawn like this, right? But when we use designs like all these, we can draw it like this. More shapes and more elaborate. And most important is circle. How to draw a circle. Not perfect, but in one go. How to draw it. Like this. Smaller circles are easier to draw. But these smaller circles should be drawn in one box without getting it outside and without leaving space between these. Got it? Done. Should we move to drawings? Some other basic shapes if you need. Yeah. Some other basic shapes if you need. You can just
Excuse me,
add.
ma'am. Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am, this is Jayashree. So actually what happened is like I just want to say this aloud because I guess nobody here to help you. The thing is somebody told you about the thing that pin up thing and you got like you didn't get it and the camera is now previously you were doing good. The camera was in good like we could able to see it nicely. Now, can you please move the camera the right way? You were doing previous to this. This is the wrong way you were doing camera, ma'am. You put the camera. Yes, ma'am. Yes, this is the
Really?
thing. Yeah. Yes. Now, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, thank you.
So if any other shapes, extra shapes you need for this pattern drawing, you can also add shapes like these spring shapes. And this spring shape, you can also draw it in different manners like these. And also in this manner in the opposite direction like this. Should we move to the drawing next? Okay, let's do drawing now. So first drawing in the syllabus is cat, the most basic drawing, right? So this one, I'll draw first and then I'll show you step by step. So that once you see it, you can see what shapes I'm drawing and what are the shapes that we used for this and how it makes the drawing easier. Okay? So when we see the syllabus given, first is this circle, right? I'll first draw with basic shapes and then you can follow it along. Here I'll draw it another time. So first circle and then a square and then two rectangles, two circles inside. So this by basic shape. Now we'll draw it in an elaborate way. So once you get it, you can just mark it on the outlines and you can get the cat. Example, from this circle, if we elaborate a little bit, we get a shape like this, right? Like this. This face shape, it's a cartoon, right? So you can use it in different manners. So one shape is this and another one you can make it square like this or a rectangle. And the another face cut you can make it square like this, right? There are different ways to draw this. And this and this one. We'll follow these three and let's see. So this is the circle one, right? From our syllabus. So next, from here, we'll draw its body. This rectangle, draw two slant lines and just join this. In the same way, even this one, draw two slant lines and join the body. The next one, this shape that we used for the head, right? We can, now let's give it a proper shape. From here to here, the mustache will come here, right? So from here to here, draw it, outline it, and give it a little mustache like this. And then join the other way. I hope you can see the next color, right? Purple I'm using. So in this same way, we can also draw for the rectangle. Curve it a little bit so that the head doesn't look too pointed. And the mustache like this. And then join it. In the same way, for the square. And then join it. Right? Now it's ears. Ears, we took it by rectangles, right? Small rectangles. In the same way, draw two rectangles, but don't make it too pointy. Draw two rectangles and not too pointy at the topmost. Okay? And now for the face part, I'll show this once here. The basic shape is 2 circles, and from this we are going to draw it. This circle, let me draw it here. The eye like this, and then the cartoon eyes usually comes like this, right? One circle, and then just curve it at the edges so it looks like the eyes. In the same way, let's draw for 3 of the shapes. 2 circles in each. And then just curve it at the edges like this. So that it doesn't look too pointy. Like cat's eye. Right? And now inside just fill it the iris. And now for the nose, just 2 slant lines. And then for the fur, just give it shape a little in color pencils. And then finally, its legs, pair of legs, like 2V. 2V drawn, but not too pointy. And then finish it off with its fur in color pencil shadings. You can draw it in other ways also, this one. This we drew by circle shape, square shape, and then triangle, right? You can also use it in a diamond shape like this, or an elonged shape like this, in oval shape, and also in rectangle shape, because all these are cartoons, right? The more shapes we use, the better it looks. For example, if I have to draw in an oval shape, first a oval as a reference line, and below that a square as another reference line, and 2 ears as a reference line. From this, giving it a shape, curve it a little over the head, draw its mustache, join to its body, and draw little ears over the same triangle. Give it an oval circle and smooth out the edges. A nose, and if you need, a little mouth like this. And smooth out its fur, legs, and with the color pencils, shading. Understood? Is there any doubt? Can we go to the next drawing?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So this was just a basic shape, right? Because this one uses the basic of basic shapes. So we can draw it in any shape that we need and make it a cartoon. So next one on the syllabus is panda. So this panda is only five steps, right? So first, draw its base, straight line, and then over it a circle like this, but cut it here and here. So a circle like this. And then from here, its body like in an oval shape like this. Cut it here and here and complete the oval. And then it's two pairs of legs here and here. Then other accessories like its ears in two circles, and then its eyes, its mouth and nose, and lastly its tail. Again, I'm showing first a base, then a circle,
हाँ
and then its body, then its ears, then the tail, and the legs, and lastly its face. Done. We can also draw a panda in another way, like it's standing on a tree. In the same way, if you just tilt it and then keep this in the same shape, like I'm drawing, a base, its head, its body, the ears, and its eyes, then its arms, right? If now this stick, we can make it as a bamboo like this. Using color pencils, and now its arms around the bamboo, the same way like we did here, but it's just now front, and then the tail. So now it looks like in a tree. Different ways to draw, that's it. The same sleeping shape, we have tilted it and drew a tree so that it looks like it's hanging from a tree. Got it? Can we go for the next drawing?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. For the next drawing, what we used as a reference here, this circle, square, and the ears triangle, we're gonna use it the same, and we shall draw a rabbit. So this is a big and full drawing. So I want you to stop me if you don't understand anything, okay? Yes. So first we'll draw it the reference at the side just for our imagination. A circle, a square for the body, and since it's a rabbit's ears, two cylindrical ovals here. So from this reference, we're gonna draw it here. From here, the mustache we draw, right? Same thing here we shall follow. 1 and the 2, 3, and then join it. And then for its head, just little shapes like leaf, and then complete it. For the ears, 2 cylindricals we have drawn, right? Same thing. 1, 2. Since it's a rabbit's ear, you can make it as big as possible. And the other one. But the inner one, we're going to draw it little curved. And shapes to give it, to just finish the drawing. For the body, we drew a square. In the same way, let's draw a square here. Let me just draw in a pencil so you can get a reference. I'm drawing a square. Inside this, from this shape, we're gonna draw its body. For the hands, first we'll draw 2 C shape pointing towards each other, and from that inside another 2 C shape. From this, the arms, make it a reference first like a circle, and then draw its fingers inside. Since we are drawing these references in a pencil while we actually draw, then we will erase these. The remaining body, from this square, from here and here, same point, same C shape, and another C shape for its legs. And then from here, 2 circles we are drawing. First circle and second circle. From these 2 circles, draw the foot like this. And then just give it a little shape of the legs and then join it. Now for the inside of the face, eyes, cartoon's eyes are big, so 2 oval, and inside these another oval. Fill it inside. And then nose, another circle, from here a W, and then a little tongue. To make it cute, just add little eyebrows at the end. Shall I show you again this one step by step? Once you saw this now, can I show it again?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we are using this reference, right? So now, from this reference, circle first face. So 1 and 2 face. From here, its little mustache, and then join it. And then here, its hairs like little leaves. And then its 2 ears. Inside those ears, little curved shape, and then give it a little twist or a S shape to make it look good. And now from the square shape, we are drawing its body. So first 2 big C, then inside that another C, join this for the arms. And then for its body, curve it. And then for its leg, curve it more inside. 2 circles for its leg. and draw its paws. And then give the legs a shape. And then finally its face. For the face, you can take reference like if this is the nose. First, you can draw the nose for the proper proportion. A W. And then its tongue. Finally, the eyes. And the eyebrows. Got it? And for the side designs, start from this side, this side. Both sides, you can draw as many flowers as you like. Even these flowers, using cylindrical shapes, you can draw. And then join it with little twigs and leaf blades like this. Just to make the drawing fuller, more fuller. In the same way, this side, leaves. Even these shapes can be given for practice. Like these. Leaves are there and like this are there. So all these shapes when combined is drawing. Is there any doubt in this? For this drawing, you can also add a little carrot here. Like this. Like this, the coloring would be colorful. There will be more to color.
படிக்கிறியான்னு கேட்டேன். அம்மா அதை முடிச்சிட்டு வரேன். அந்த ஜூஸ் மிச்சத்தை குடிச்சிருப்பா.
Shall we continue next? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Even for this rabbit, you can use different shapes. Like the square shape. The face would be like this. And for the oval shaped, the face would be exactly like this, but a little elongated. Okay. So next is unicorn. So for this, only 3 basic shapes are needed. And once these 3 basic shapes there, you can easily draw it. So first I'll show you the placing of the shapes. So one oval like these, oval in this manner, And next, this rectangle in this manner, and then rectangle, another rectangle in this manner, and a square in this manner. So these 4 shapes we are using, 3 shapes. Now from this, we'll draw it. First, the circle one, the oval shape. The face is pointing towards this side. So in the diagonal side, so we'll draw the circle in a diagonal way. Like this. And from this, let's draw the shape of the face now. So for the horse face, this one, and you can also use the diagonal shape in this way, so that we get a proper horse face like this, just for easier. From here, one C like this, and then join it and bring it here, this point. From here, a S shape like this, and then join it. Now the mouth, open mouth like this in a smile, and then ears here. For the hairs, we can draw it like these, like little leaf, but more like these leaves are having sharp blades. Then its hairs, like how we draw a boy's hair or a kid's hair, and then make it longer like a girl's hair. I'm drawing in different colors so that you notice the shape and the difference, right? So once we get this, next comes the body. So for this body, we drew a rectangle, right? In the same way, a rectangle. From this rectangle, the body comes. First, from here, the mouth, from the mouth to neck to here, draw a S like this. And then from here, we'll leave a little space for the legs, and then join it here. Then from this hairs to its legs, we'll draw one straight line like this, little curved, and then curve it, and then leave it. This becomes the body. First rectangle we used, and now this rectangle. This is the back legs. So we'll draw the rectangle in a way its back legs are formed like this. Right? And then from here, we'll draw its legs. One here, and its leg, join it, and then shape it. In the same way, other legs, join it, and then shape it. 2 straight lines. And then its foot. Now, the front legs, another square shape. This square shape, like this. From here, we are drawing it like this. V shape like this. 1 and 2, like parallel lines. And then 1 and 2. And then after drawing, just smooth out a bit so it doesn't look too pointy. And then join its hood. To finish it off, this hairs in the same way we'll draw its tail. Like pony. And then its little unicorn horn at the top. So for this eyes, we'll draw it with a circle and then little mountain over it and another one like this. So little circle and then another circle over it. Cartoon eyes like these. Fill out insides. And then give it a shape. Its little nose. Got it? This is the main drawing. After this, we can add the decorations to the sides, the stars and all.
Ma'am,
So
can you
what
please, excuse me, ma'am, can you please do one more time?
Yes, I'll do it.
Yeah, thank you.
So you understand these shapes, right? How to place this and how to draw over it.
Actually, once again, I have a doubt. So why
Yes.
we are using the shapes, ma'am? Why directly we are not doing the shape of the unicorn? Why we are using square and rectangle?
Yes. So while we use shapes, right, the dimensions come correctly for the kids. That's it. For this, we are using body. We can explain it to them like that. So this one back legs and this one front. So in that way, they can draw it like tracing on these, right? Like example, if these are my shapes, over it I need to draw. Then I'll just make a S shape here, join the mouth and draw the S shape another here. Then draw its body like this, its two legs like this, and the body, back legs like these, and then the hairs, and then its body like this. Anyway, we can do it. Like that also we can do, but it's just that the proportions come correctly. That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. So now I'll draw without shape. You can observe it also. So first we'll start with the face, right? So for the face, S shape like this. From this, a little mouth. And then it's another shape like a S. And then and then its nose and eyes. From here, the hairs and the ears, and then decorate the hairs. And then from here, the body. The legs sketch out first, and then just see the proportions when you're not using the shapes as a reference. So just smooth out the edges where you feel it's getting too rounded and give it a final touch with the crayons or sketch pen. So I'm drawing it with a sketch pen so that it gets visible on the camera, but first we'll draw it anyway with a pencil, right? So it makes it good there. For this cartoon's eye, you can use it in this way also, like this, or big eyes like this. Or the way it's in the book, like this also. Okay. So whatever the other things it was there, it was just some stars. And a bigger star here. From this bigger star, the rainbows like this. And a planet. For the planet, you can do a circle and rings around it. This is one type of planet. And for the Earth planet, you can do like this. Put some shapes inside. And for the other planet, you can put a circle, and then instead of this ring, you can keep it dots and further dots like this. It would look like Saturn then with the dots. Yeah. I hope you guys understood this, right? The shapes and all.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me, I was a bit louder. I think I missed to put the mic on mute. Sorry, everyone.
Ma'am, there is one more thing I just want to learn that it's like demand from kids like moon and Mars or not Mars actually, moon and that Mercury. Mercury is shaped like cheese shape, those things. So can you please give us some example?
So moon shapes and Mercury, right? Yeah. So planets, when it comes, Earth comes like this, right? Here green and blue will be there. And for
yes,
the moon, different phases are there, right? So like this, I'll draw the phase. So first is this crescent shape. Like this, it starts. And then slowly it becomes like this, right? And then half moon. and then this moon, like this will be shadow, but at the same time, it just fills here. And lastly, the full moon. Right, for the kids or cartoon, 1 minute. I'll draw it here. We can draw moon in this way, two C shape combined in a ring, and then we can add some clouds here, like bushes. So this way we can draw the cartoon. Or moon, another way is this full moon. Here the darker shadows comes and some craters on this. Or you can draw face inside a full moon, like this, while coloring it in yellow color. Or a moon with stars in this way, crescent moon, and then with its star. Like this. Did I get it correct, or you guys expected something else? For
No,
the-
that's good. That's good. Thank you so much.
yeah. Then Mercury. So for the Mercury, it's mostly like the shape we used here, right? This shape we'll use this and we'll draw it. So Mercury, when it comes to drawing, we just draw a circle mostly. But inside this circle, we'll add shapes like these. And inside these shapes, we draw it in patterns in the same way, just the patterns we follow. One type of Mercury is this, and the other type of Mercury, we draw a circle and then we make it horizontals like this. Same shape, instead of wavy, we make it horizontal. And Mercury in a cheese shape, right? So in that, first we draw the reference as circle, and this corner edges we make it little dented so that it looks like a cheese being cut. And then inside this we add that shapes, and these shapes we color it using a darker color than what we color by this. And we also add some craters like this. Is this what you wanted, ma'am?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. So next, so these drawings are in our syllabus. First the pattern, and next the cat using different shapes. This shape is given, but you can try different shapes. And also the panda. And you can also draw panda in a circular way, like using two circles, like one circle and a bigger circle, its legs, its eyes, and a bamboo stick like this. Same way, but it comes like this in batches. right? So this is also a way to draw panda. And we learned about the pattern and unicorn. So these drawings are syllabus. So next is all about craft, right? So before going to craft, let's just see what cursive writing is, right? So cursive writing is mostly done on forehand, right? So for that, I'll write the alphabets in cursive on a plain sheet so I can see it properly. So A is mostly written like this, and B, C, more like a G, and D, slanted, E is more slanted, F and G, when it comes like G. And then H, J, K, L, M, So these we write like capital letters like this. It's nothing.
Ma'am, I.
Okay. In everything, when you draw this, right, write this. So the lines, it's just curved like this, and the edges is curved in this manner or either this manner. Capital letters are mostly not that cursive, right? But the small letters, if these are the 4 lines, and here, if we draw, it mostly touches the 2 lines. Let me draw it more bigger. So if these are the middle lines, here, it touches the 2 of the lines. And B, like this. And C, like this. We mostly use like these and curve it like this. Get the tail elongated like this. So when you practice this, right, this cursive writing comes neatly when you don't lift your wrist. Once you start from here, you end till that with the same point. Like example, if these are the 2 middle lines for small letters, we write it like this. Got it? Mostly slanted and little curved here and there. And the most difficult is U, V, W, because everything comes in a curve, right? So for this, U fully curved, and then V pointed, and then W like 2V. I'll show it again. U and V and then W. Got it? Hello? Am I audible? Okay. So, shall we go to the craft? Hello, can anyone unmute your mic and reply, please?
I don't know about others, but from my end, it's voice break is happening. Thank you.
Even same here, voice is not audible properly.
Okay, I'll join again. I'll join again.
Voice is breaking.